What's going on YouTube? This is Magic Playable here with a deck tech. This is my Gladiator Beast deck. I took a 95th with. I know it doesn't run any test taggers. Don't worry, the deck runs great. So we'll start off with all the monsters here. I got 2 Thunder King Raios. Cards are sick, really good for the deck. Stop searches and all that good stuff. Got 2 Cyber Dragons because sometimes you just need a big beefcake, and Cyber Dragon does your job. Also really good against the Makina matchup, and you blow them out with it. 1 Spirit Reaper, yes, mine is German and Super, which is really cool. This card is awesome for not dying. This guy saves your ass a lot in a lot of games. 2 Gladiator Beast Laquari. Laquari is just the basic big beat stick Glad Beast. He does his job well too. 2 Equests, yes, once again with the German Equests. These get back your chariot so you can chariot lock people. Allows you to also bring back your dead GBs that do tend to die a lot due to the fact that GBs are very small. 2 Darius. Not German yet, but they will be soon. Darius allows you to do some stupid combos, make Gyzarus contact for Herc, and control the field really, really well. 1 German Hop. Hop is your defense. Usually in GBs when you set a monster, they don't like to attack into it because if it's Hop, then they get blown out super bad. If you tag in for it, you can really stall the game for a long time, though he is no Spirit Reaper. 1 Murmillo. Yes, mine's German as well. Because sometimes you just need to kill shit. 1 Bestiari, another super German card here. Bestiari is awesome. I love this card. This is actually one of the reasons I decided to build GBs. Blowing up back row is awesome, and this card does it very well. Also, contact for Gyzarus is nutso. It really allows you to break stalemates in a lot of matches. And 1 Retiari. Retiari is sick. It removes stuff, especially in this metagame. This card is really one of the go-to guys I go in this deck. Going against plants, quick draw, dandelion.deck, light sworn, anything like that, or anything that abuses the graveyard. This guy is perfect to go to. Now on the spells, 3 Book of Moons. Yes, not super or not German yet. I will be getting them shortly here. Book of Moon is probably the best card in this deck, or in any deck period. Rule of thumb, if you're not running 3 books, then your deck is probably kind of subpar. Although many people do win out running less than 3, and I'll tell you, my Infernity deck only runs 1. So, 2 Glad Beast Proving Grounds. One's German, one's not. This card is sick. Allows you to search up Bestiari to contact for Gyzarus and blow the field away. Allows you to search for anything you really want to, and a lot of times you can bluff Hop by Proving Ground for Hop, citing another Glad like a Murmillo, and then they won't attack into it, and allows you to make some stupid plays. 1 Reborn. Mine's Spanish, not German, which is lame, but it's fine. It'll have to do. Reborn is awesome. 1 Cold Wave. Once again, it's English. I'll get a German one soon. Cold Wave is sick in this deck when you go like summon GB, Cold Wave summon GB, attack, tag, and Bestiari contact, blow 3 back row up, and they can't do anything about it. German Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is sweet in this deck. Allows you to blow the world up and then come in with your GBs and regain control. 1 Trunade, because Trunade's also just a staple. It's really good. I have a German one, but it's only a rare and not shiny, so I will be waiting around for that. 1 My Body, because My Body is super sick technology in this deck. Your GBs die a lot. They like to Dark Hole your GBs, Mirror Force, Bottomless Trap Hole your Bestiari, and you chain My Body, and then they kind of can't do anything about it. Trap spells, or traps cards here. Triple Chariot. Only one of them's German. I'll be getting the other 2 shortly. Chariot is really sick in this deck. It allows you to Quest Chariot lock people down, and this is probably one of the best cards in the entire deck. Double Trap Stun, so you can do your big push, not get blown out by Solemn Warning. Also really good with oppression on the field. Trap Stun oppression. Some people like 7 tools. I like a Trap Stun. Double Solemn Warning. I know some people run 3. I like 2. I don't like Life Lost in this deck because your guys just seem so small enough that you get ran over a lot. So, it's a good control card. 2 Deep Prisons. Now, I've seen builds with 3. I run 2 because I can't really find room for a third, although I'm sure someone can sit here and say that there is room for a third, and mine are all shiny as well. 2 bottomlesses, yes, once again with the English, I know they suck, but the bottomless chapel is basically the staple. 1 Mirror Force, because this card is a staple and it wins you games. 1 Starlight Road. I know a lot of people would replace this with a lot of things, but I really like Starlight Road in a metagame full of Black Rose Dragon and Icarus attacks. Starlight Road has saved my butt multiple times. Also, it allows you to push big with GBs into a Mirror Force and blow them out really well. 1 Torrential. I've actually been iffy in this card because a lot of people are starting to run Starlight Road, but Torrential Tribute has been really good. 1 Solemn Judgment. Yep, take it in, German, awesome, staple, counter stuff, win games. As far as the extra deck goes, I've got triple Gyzarus. Only one of them is a German, but you know the English ones will do. This is my go-to card a lot. I love this card. This is one of the other reasons why I decided to play GBs, is because being able to spam Gyzarus is really sick, especially with Reborn. Double Herc. One's German, one's not, both LG. Herc's sick too. He's your boss monster. You go into Herc and you can control the field really well, especially when you have Herc with Chariot backup. Most people can't beat you. Double Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, because we run double Cyber Dragon main deck, and this card is really sick, especially against gadgets. You just contact fuse and just pull the win out. Double Ghost or Stardust Dragon, because sometimes you sync for one by reborning their dude. Sometimes you Starlight Road. I have another Starlight Road in my extra deck, so therefore the other one is kind of needed. But they're really cool and they do win a lot of games. Colossal Fighter, because Colossal Fighter, if you can sync him out, then he's really good at not dying. Brio. Now, I almost picked up a German one. I was really mad, really close. This guy is really sick as well. He single-handedly wins games as well. Scrap Dragon, you know, Scrap Dragon's good. BRD, if you can get the 7-star off, sometimes it's really good with Glads because you can just blow the world and then regain control again. Cataster, he's also awesome if you can get him out. Rarely does he come out though. And Goyo Guardian, because he's Goyo Guardian and, you know, take control of things. And as for the side deck, you might think it's weird, but I have 2 MSTs in the board. With Necro Valley still prevalent, I prefer Trap Sun main deck, but you know I would board in MSTs. Also, they come in against the Royal Decree decks. I know some people would be like, well, why don't you main them? Well, because not every deck runs Royal Decree and Trap Sun, or Royal Decree and Necro Valley. So, you know, against those decks, these come in. Triple Dimensional Fisher. I just picked up my super ones, which I'm super excited about. But yeah. These cards are nuts, so a lot of people, I've heard people main decking them. I side them in ×3, but the D-Fishers get there a lot. Double Noblemans, yeah, that's a awesome misprinted Noblemans that I got. These cards are sick in this metagame. Mask Restrict, because the fish deck is getting pretty big. If you go first and you can set this, allows you to pull out the game really fast, especially with all the Monarch decks running around as well. 1 Starlight Road, you know, the usual same stuff. 1 Shadow Imprisoned Mirror. This is really tech against GKs and also Black Wings. A lot of times this has single-handedly won me a match at regionals. When I was on the back foot, I blew them out with this card and won me the game. Double Effect Veiler, because Effect Veiler is randomly good. I was thinking about cutting these, but you know, in the end, you just don't have an effect like Effect Veiler does. And worst comes to worst, you summon him and you sync her out like Katat Nasty or something, and you go to town. And double Consecrated Light, because Sea Light wins games. This card is really sick, and I love playing this with the back Starlight Road against Black Wings. 95% of the times they just will not beat you because of that little combo. So that's the deck right here, guys. This is Magic Playable signing out. We'd like to thank you right here. So peace out.